Hello guys, welcome to this channel. Now in this tutorial we are going to talk about session. Now session is a division in a page. Now the page that you see here, this sheet is full session. Now this full sheet can be divided into smaller sessions. Now let's go to the point and let's see some examples. Now we see I have this page here, learning from home YouTube tutorial. Now this is a page or a document over here, it's a text here. Now this text, I want to divide it into two columns. But with these two columns, how can I do that? Let's highlight the text, go to and select the two columns. Now I could see that I want this text to be in the middle. But I could see this text has also been involved in the column division. But in this case, I don't want this to happen. I want this text to be in the middle. So after this heading, there must be a break. Then the break will just come and this follows. So let's now do that again. So first of all, highlight this that you want to break it. Now go to the home tab and there is a session. So check here. So session show or hide. So now let's click on that to activate. Now there's a session break. There's a session so session break continuous. So now when you highlight this and now apply, go to the same layout and apply two columns. Now you can see it's over there. Now even when I hide the whole thing and the same two break, okay, so now you can see that there's a session break here and you can add text here and then you can add text here as well. But in this case, if you want to have this is a heading. Therefore, you have session close, so that's a session break. Then a session continues over here. Or there's also another way to do that. There's another way to do that. To just take off all this stress. Okay, so to take off all this stress, this is what you can do. Okay, so this is what you can do. Now let's go to the same home and take the session break off. Okay, so now let's create. So let's create a random text. I hope this you know how to create already. So let's have 5. Okay, so you have this. Now with this session, let's write here. So learning from home YouTube channel. Now with this, let's center in the middle. Now we want to just break this session over here. So your first place, don't worry, just highlight the text or the paragraph you want to break it. Just highlight it. Now go to this, apply this break. Okay, and then go to layout and go for columns and two columns. So you can see now you have session break continuous. Now at the end of this, you have session break as well. Now if you want to this, now you can see from here, this is a session break. Now this is also a full session over here. So from here up to here, you can also divide it into 3 as well. Now you can see. Now out of this, there's also a break. So you can just highlight this and you can also divide it into how many columns? Into more columns, right? So you can have 4 here. You can have 4 here, and it's going to be divided into 4. Okay, so here you can just you can just type and add text to just equal it to what you have, because here it's not sufficient. That's why you have it over here. But you can, in case you want to add more, you can just so you can just clear this thing up and just insert new code as well. So you got to rand, you have your 2, 2 bracket open, right? So you can just Okay, so you see, so with this you may have 2, 3, and you can still add picture. Let's assume there's no more session here, and so this is a break one, and this is you want it to be so aside from this break, we want these 2 columns. Okay, now these 2 columns you want to insert image into this session. Now how do you insert image? You go to the insert tab, now image, and from a file, now just go to download and have image. Okay, so let's use this. Now you can just insert this image to where you want to set it. Then I can now insert image. Okay, so that is a way to add sessions. So don't forget, go to home, then you activate it. Now you can just highlight as soon as you activate it, you can highlight it and go to layout and now break. Or go to columns and now the session that you want to. Or you can just go to the break and go to continue. So it means the same page now is going to break and I give you a session to also format it in this style. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video.